Okay, so this video was actually not supposed to happen, nor was it planned. It is 10 a.m. right now and I'm sitting down to film this because it just had to happen. I wanted to answer the most common questions I get. If you follow my socials, you saw that this morning I was going through my DMs and there's a million, thousand, hundred of them. And so I was like a little overwhelmed and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take down like the questions and make a video so that I don't need to, answer and have a million different conversations because it's a lot and I'm busy and it's like unrealistic, to be honest. So I wrote down the most common ones that I've seen more often or that people are more persistent on, and so I'm gonna answer them and probably post this today. So first of all, no, I do not get paid to do any of this. I live in Canada, so there's no monetization for any sort of content. I do this purely for fun and to help people because I know how it is out there and I just want to give people a bit of hope that not everyone's a fake bitch. And flexing Lambos, I could give less of a fuck about that shit. Like, obviously, I've always said if I work super hard and am able to afford, let's say, a sports car I've always wanted, sure. But it's never going to be about flashy things for me. It's just not my thing. So, other question is what pairs? Everyone's asking what pairs? The strategy that I post the most is probably on gold. I mean, I'm trying to remember everything that I post at this point. The other strategies that I usually post on my stories, because they are the ones that I use daily, is on either GBP JPY, GBP USD, Euro USD, USD JPY, and that's about it. I have 3 different types of pairs that I look at and kind of decide that day where I'm going to trade, what I'm going to trade, and then I have a strategy for each of those, and I just stay within those lines. What works for gold doesn't work for the rest, vice versa, and so that's usually my plan, kind of just looking at the markets, the biases on them, and then deciding, okay, which 2 trades am I taking today? That's just what works best for me. I know that a lot of people can't do that because it's a lot to separate those things, but for me, I was blessed enough to be able to do that, so that's what I do. It just makes my win rate a lot more likely and higher, and it works perfectly for me. So the second question I got the most was, how do I identify bias? This is all depending on the pair of the strategy. I mean, if you've seen the videos of the breakdowns of the strategies, you've seen exactly how it is that I chose my bias. I would say for the most part, just go on a higher time frame. You'll see a lot more on there as for liquidity, fair value gaps, stuff like that. That can tell you a lot. If you have no idea how to look at bias at all, I highly suggest you look at videos on that. I don't think I'll be making a video on that, maybe later in the future. I mean, don't mark my words, I have no idea. But as of right now, that's just not, I definitely want to make a video of beginner, zero, everything you need to know, just not yet. And for gold, my bias is solely based off of the dollar index. If you're not looking at the dollar index to trade gold, especially on the 1 hour, you're going in there blindly and you're gonna get fucked. So, highly suggest. Gold tends to work in the literal opposite of the US dollar. So that's just extra confirmation. Okay, the US dollar is going down, gold's going up. It's just that much more simple to find a bias, and not only find a bias, but know, okay, is it going to go against my bias? Is it actually going to follow the trend, especially on a 1 hour time frame? Super, super helpful. The next question that I keep getting is, how can I learn your strategies? How can I learn your strategies? Where can I learn these? Literally everywhere. I have them all over my TikTok in some short form. I definitely need to revamp that. These were months ago, and post some new ones. I just have a million other things to film, so it kind of did not cross my mind, but otherwise I post them on here. I'm trying to get into a routine of posting a new strategy every Wednesday, just of strategies that I've used in the past that I really liked or that I use now, just to help you guys, because I know that one strategy might not work for everybody, so it's definitely helpful to post a few different ones. And so that's where you can learn my strategies, right on here. If you scroll down, there must be 3 or 4 already that are super, super helpful. And some of them I use every single day. So Another question is where and how can I learn to trade gold? Again, right here, gold is my haven. I know, but gold, I started with gold. I'm always gonna stick with gold as much as I do other things as well. Like, gold will always be here. And so I do have a lot of content on gold. A lot of the videos I post are with gold. A lot of videos coming are with gold because I realized that I was focusing more on other strategies and other pairs as well. And I have so many for gold, so that's definitely in the plans. I have a list of videos that I need to do, so don't you fret. It is coming. Question is for indicators. I realized that I was posting a lot of my trades with an indicator on there. I didn't even know because I wasn't even using the indicator. Like, it was there since I started. I didn't actually use it in my trades, but now I do. And that's just a EMA, moving average. Depending on gold, I use one of 8. And then on the other strategies, more so the scalping one, it's a SMA of 20. So I'll obviously explain that when I post those videos, so you don't have to worry about that. Next question is time zones. I am in Canada, I'm in Ontario. Therefore, I'm in Eastern Standard Time, which means when I say 9:30, it's 9:30 my time, which wherever you guys are, I have no idea what time that is. Not my strong suit, but that's what I mean when I say that. Next question is platforms. Huge question. What platform do you use? I only use TradingView. Like, obviously I have my funded accounts and stuff like that on different like websites or apps or whatever you want to call it. But as for marking everything out and everything that I post that you see is all TradingView. It's free. I do not pay for it. I don't feel the need to do so. I got it for about a month to back test way back when, and realistically it wasn't even worth it. Like, there's no point. So it's just TradingView, free, and that's that. Next question, the scalping strategy. Everyone keeps swiping up on it. Hurry up, where is it at, stuff like that. It is coming, I promise. See, the thing is, like, I don't have all the time in the world to be like, okay, today or tomorrow I'm gonna film a video and edit it and post it. I have a lot to do a lot of the time. Therefore, I will take a day or like 4 hours where, okay, I'm a little less busy now. I'll film like 4, 5, 6 videos. So they're all scheduled in my YouTube is what's happening, because I'm, first of all, not gonna remember, oh, this day I need to go post this or whatever. So they're all scheduled. So I don't actually know when it's coming, but it is coming. Probably just after all these ones that are scheduled. So I don't know, a few weeks, I'd say. The next one, and probably the most common one in the past year, is, can you teach me how to trade? How do I get on a call with you? How do I get mentored? Honestly, I don't really have an answer for any of that. As of right now, I am not getting on one-on-one calls or doing anything like that, just because I'm not sure how to go about that. It's a tricky subject, you know. I always preach don't pay for education, meaning like don't pay for a course where someone's gonna send you videos that they could post for free. I mean, when it comes to me sitting down and taking 2 or 3 hours out of my day to sit with one person, and then 2 or 3 hours out of my day to sit with another person on a phone call to like go over stuff, I feel like that's a little different. That's like any other business of like personal training or literally anything that has to do with getting on a call with someone. Usually you do need to charge for that, because like, I mean, that's like 6 hours of my day that I'm not doing anything else that's bringing me income, you know what I mean? So I'm just not sure how to go about that. I'm not huge on technology. I don't know how payment things work. I don't understand any of that. So I'm still trying to figure that out. That was definitely one of the goals, not money-wise, but just to be able to actually speak to some of you guys face-to-face and not only through videos, because I know it's difficult for some people to just watch a video and understand. Like, if you have questions throughout and stuff like that, it's much easier if you're on the phone with someone and you can get those answers as you need them, so then you can understand the rest of what's going on. So that's definitely in the plans. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to go about that. like I'd have to make like a schedule and like actually like treat that like a business, which is just at this very moment, I don't have all the time in the world to plan that out. Hopefully by the time winter comes around, there'll be a lot less to do. But as of right now, no, I am not. As of right now, no, I'm not on calls with people, but I would love to. So if you guys have any suggestions actually of how we could go about that and what you guys think is fair as for like prices and stuff like that, let me know. Like I don't like this. Like I don't like I understand like I'm trading my time and my knowledge and stuff like that. And which is why I just make videos for free, but like I said, I can understand that that's not helpful for everybody. I don't know. Anyways, I think we're just gonna cut it there. I don't wanna make the video too long. I hope that if you DM'd me, I did answer your question. If not, I feel like I'm definitely have to make a few more of these videos, just going through all my messages and answering the most frequently asked ones. You know, it's just, yeah, it's a, there's a lot of messages to go through. It's a lot of, I don't know, I feel bad. Like I wish I could just answer everybody and have conversations with all of you guys. Like I've spent all morning having conversations with some of you guys. It's a little difficult, obviously, like that plus my normal life plus everything. So I think the best way to do that is probably just short little videos like this and hoping that I, you know, answer your questions. So that's that for today's video. There's a video coming tomorrow. I don't know what it is, but there's a video coming tomorrow, and then my recap will be on Sunday. Although I did not trade much this week, I'm still gonna post it anyways. But yeah, that is it, and I hope this was helpful. As always, happy trading.